What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity Ant C, and today we are checking out our Attitude Year Season 2 Raw is War recap from February 1st, 1999. If you're new to the series, welcome. We are covering all things Attitude Year starting back in December 1997. You can check that out in the archives. And if you would like to watch along as I cover it, you could also check out this episode and all of the other episodes on Peacock in the States and on the WWE Network if you're out of the States. So today we are covering WWE Raw is War, February 1st, 1999. We see replay footage of halftime heat where Mankind defeated The Rock to become new WWE Champion. Shane McMahon's with the corporation. He says Vince McMahon is on assignment and that he is in charge. He asks where Kane went, and Tess says he traveled alone, that Kane was not with him. So Shane McMahon taking the reins over for Vince tonight. Shane, Tess, the Big Boss Man, and Ken Shamrock are in the ring. Shane says, guys, my name isn't X-Pac. I don't need to hide from anyone. Why don't you go chill in the back? My Pops is on special assignment. So Uncle Steve Austin, in 2 weeks, my Pops is going to beat your ass from cage to cage. Shane then calls for the steel cage to come down. X-Pac is on top of that cage. The cage lowers as Shane McMahon is in the ring. X-Pac challenges Shane McMahon. Shane takes off his coat. X-Pac attacks him. Chyna then comes out. X-Pac kicks Shane McMahon. Chyna hits a low blow and holds X-Pac as Shane slaps him and sends X-Pac into the cage. Shane cries about his lip as Chyna hugs him. So Chyna again screwing over her friends, former friends, to help out Shane McMahon. We got the WWE Super Bowl 1999 promo, which is very famous. Check it out. Vince is in Austin, Texas at a bar. He says he's going to taunt Stone Cold Steve Austin so he will lose his match at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Pat Patterson, Joe Briscoe have cowboy hats on. Vince asks the bartender if she's seen Stone Cold. She says, I reckon not. Vince trashes her until she pulls out a shotgun and they leave. Oh, I'm sorry, a bat. Intercontinental Champion Ken Shamrock joins commentary for this match. We have Val Venis taking on Billy Gunn. During the match, Ken Shamrock hits Val in the back with a chair, and then Val attacks Billy Gunn. So these three men have been going at it for weeks now. The Rock talks to Vince McMahon on his cell, bitching about Mankind using his money to buy things. Deborah comes out to the stage, and Mark Henry comes out and gives her a rose and asks Deborah out on a date. Deborah says, do you have what it takes? Mark Henry says, my chocolate melts in your mouth. And then Jeff Jarrett and Owen Hart attack Mark Henry on the stage. Deborah again proving to use her beautiful attractiveness to get guys. Very, very fun stuff here. I guess you could say that. Next, we have Mankind talking to Kurgan about buying stocks, and he gives him money. So Mankind just giving away all this money. Terri calls men pigs and says that D'Lo Brown needs another lesson. D'Lo says, when is this crap going to end? Jacqueline says, we're not done with you yet. Terri says, a little while ago in the back, the Big Boss Man, you called me a bitch. Get out here so D'Lo will make you his. So we have the Big Boss Man taking on D'Lo Brown with PMS by D'Lo's side. PMS get on the apron, distract D'Lo Brown after he hits his finisher, and then Big Boss Man hits the sidewalk slam. After Big Boss Man attacks D'Lo Brown with the nightstick, Mark Henry comes out and saves D'Lo, though. So PMS totally screwing over D'Lo Brown between Pat Patterson first with a lady in the bar. The Blue Meanie dances until Goldust attacks him and hits Shattered Dreams. Some interesting stuff here on this episode of Raw. Mark is with D'Lo backstage, and the doctor tells D'Lo Brown that Terri has never been pregnant. She's been lying to D'Lo this entire time. Droz takes on Kurgan, defeats him with a flying tackle. After Droz attacks Kurgan until the oddities run out and Droz leaves. We have the Undertaker, Viscera, and Midian with the Ministry taking on the Brood. Undertaker sits on a chair at ringside. The Ministry attack the Brood, attacks the referee's Ministry. Continue to attack Brett. Bradshaw puts a noose around Gangrel's neck, and Undertaker pushes Gangrel off the apron, and Gangrel kind of chokes with the noose around his neck there by the Ministry. WWE Champion Mankind comes out next. Mankind says, after halftime heat, I don't feel that good, but last time I checked the mirror, I look like a WWE champion. The Rock comes out. The Rock says, after I had the I Quit match when I beat your candy ass across the arena, and thousands of The Rock's fans chanted his name, you screamed I quit 3 times. After the Super Bowl halftime match, if it weren't for a forklift, you would have never beaten The Rock. I want my $192,000 back. Mankind says there's only $72 left. You dress like $1 million. You are the biggest horse's ass in sports entertainment today. Rock says, I want a rematch, a last man standing match. Mankind says, I accept. Rock says, Mankind, in 2 weeks, when it's all said and done, you are going to realize why The Rock is the greatest and the best WWE champion there ever was if you smell what The Rock is cooking. Rock challenging Mankind to a last man standing match. It's going to be good. Vince confronts someone in a bar. He turns the person around, and the person has a gun, and Vince backs off, continuing to try to taunt Stone Cold. Next, we have the hardcore tag match. The hardcore champion Road Dogg and Al Snow taking on the Acolytes. The Acolytes nail a power bomb to Road Dogg through a table, and the Acolytes get the win. After the Druids push Road Dogg out of the ring, Undertaker and Paul Bearer come on the stage. The Acolytes pull off the Druid mask, and the Brood have joined the Ministry of Darkness. This is going to be huge. Try to see what's going to happen here. The Road Dogg finds Al Snow backstage and argues with him. Road Dogg tells Al Snow he's hung him out to dry. Road Dogg hits him with the chair. Vince McMahon finds Stone Cold Steve Austin, calls him a chicken shit, asking Stone Cold to hit him. Stone Cold says, I told you, dumb SOB, I'm not going to hit your ass in Victoria. Vince begs for Austin to hit him. Austin says, when I get your ass in the cage, I'm going to whoop your ass. I want to beat your ass, but maybe some of these people that you call trash will want you. And with that, Vince McMahon leaves, trying to get Austin to hit him so the match won't happen, but Austin will not hit Vince. We have our main event, the special steel cage match, Kane taking on Triple H. A lot of back and forth. X-Pac runs out and slams the cage door in Kane's head. X-Pac climbs the cage and he punches Kane. Triple H climbs the other side. Chyna comes in the cage, grabs Triple H's leg, but he kicks her and jumps down. Triple H gets the win, getting the victory over Kane with some trying help from Chyna, but that didn't work. After the match, Chyna grabs the mic. Chyna says, Kane, stop. Triple H, this thing is going to be short and painful. In 2 weeks, St. Valentine's Day massacre. And with that, Chyna lays out a challenge for Triple H and X-Pac against her and Kane at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Raw continues to heat up as we are on the road to St. Valentine's Day Massacre. With that, stay safe and stay uncensored.